Yeah.
Yes.
So, funny story. We originally were planning to stream
Yandere Simulator
for tonight. That's what we planned on.
We'd looked it up and kept track on it for like
we're like, this doesn't seem
a year
too bad.
Or two.
And then we found out last night, thanks to Butimus in the chat, who's like, oh, did that game get unbanned from Twitch? And we were like, it was banned? Twitch has a list of banned games? So we looked it up, and no, it's still definitely banned. Like, we would have gotten in super trouble.
And it is on there. For good reasons.
Mostly because it takes place in a high school with underage kids.
I mean, most games like that, I imagine, would, like, be smart and, you know, get around it. Like, Monster Prom takes place in a high school and they get up to kind of sexy antics, but technically, like, they are all over the age of 18. And everyone that goes to that school is over the age of 18, canonically.
Yeah, so here's the thing, is that you say you probably would have figured it out when you couldn't set that game as the category. Because I saw that, but I know that my logic would have been, well, it's still in development and it's not released on any platform, so it just probably isn't on the list yet. That's probably what would have happened.
Mm-hmm. And then we would have gotten to Banhammer.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
Is this the Desert Boobs game?
It's a Desert Boobs game.
This is the Desert Treasure Hunting game.
Yeah.
The Desert Boobs game was boring. AF.
Yeah, it was bad.
This is me, right?
Yeah.
My lips are burning. Would you like some?
Yes, please.
I throw the RV back into drive and pull out onto the road again. There are signs everywhere for Double Arch, so we don't need the map that we got at the gate.
Oh, that one. Yeah, it didn't go well. Okay, so recap.
Yeah.
We're going to Arches, and we're going to Double Arch. Double Arch, because the thing said, oh, it's around the arch, but it's between two specific things. Like two specific rocks. Or like two of them, or two of the pillars, or two of the big things. And so everyone's reading it, we're hoping is thinking just like, oh, it's between an arch, two of the rock pillars of an arch. We're like, nah, it's between two arches. Maybe falling for her faster than a fat kid on a seesaw. over Caitlin, because you said I might need to be a mushy idiot and show you a picture of Caitlin. I say,
well, we'll trade Kate and Kat pictures.
There you go.
How's that?
This is you.
We pass signs for other landmarks, too, some with pretty weird names. There's the Parade of Elephants, for one thing, which is in the same direction as Ham Rock. There's even a phallic-sounding rock simply called The Organ. All of those are down exits we don't take. Instead, we soon end up in the back of yet another traffic jam. Marina stares out the window as we creep along. Where we are right now is nearly indistinguishable from the highways we've spent so much time on. There are a few actual arches around, but none distinct enough to get any real attention. Inch by inch, we advance down the road until we finally come to the parking lot for Double Arch. Only problem is, it's totally full.
Dang it.
Not just busy, but packed. Every parking spot is taken, with a few cars jammed into empty space that's clearly not meant for that. Like lice, people swarm up and down the arch itself, visible even from the road. At least this time it isn't off limits.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
Don't sound so glum. We can still go take a look.
We can ever find somewhere to park.
Yeah, that is a pretty big if.
Get any blanket.
I feel the pain.
I love the phone.
The entire caravan passes by the parking lot. There's at least a dozen cars behind me, too. Maybe a half mile up the road, we come across another lot.
Up for a bit of walking?
Ugh. Half a mile of it?
Ugh.
In the Moab heat?
Oh, no. Do we know when they're road tripping?
Oh, I forget when this is supposed to take place.
I'll wait till you're done wrestling. Just take the whole
Just
thing
gonna
out.
eat some. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh,
Yeah, is this
yes.
like August? I want to say it's like August.
Then just take the whole thing out.
No, I need to wrinkle it.
Oh my gosh. I quickly take one of the remaining spaces. There are a few openings here. Looks like most people weren't as willing to walk as Marina is. Some of the cars behind us pull in too. We opt to leave the metal detector and other equipment in the RV for now. If we see anything that looks promising, we can come back and grab it. The walk back up to Double Arch doesn't take long, and it's nice to be outdoors again.
Hey, it's that one.
Yeah, it's that one.
We've been there.
Mm-hmm. We have to stick to the very edge of the road to avoid the stream of cars flowing towards us. Seems there was more than a dozen behind us after all. There's a short hike from the Double Arch parking lot to the arch itself. It's an easy one, we don't even break a sweat. Up close, it's obvious that there aren't many people here just to see the sights. Almost everyone is carrying a shovel or other tool.
Don't desecrate!
There's a pair of park rangers watching, but they don't seem to be intervening at all. They just slouch against a wooden fence, looking defeated.
That's a federal park for you. Remember the difference when we went between like Zions and Dead Horse Point? It was like a state park.
Oh yeah.
And like everything was like immaculately kept at like the restroom and the information center and like
they had like a little mini museum. That was gorgeous.
Whereas Arts was just like, we have 3 pamphlets left.
Yep.
I'm gonna get some sleep. I think I need to get up at 6, and I've been up since 4, so I'm ready to crash. Have a good stream, and I look forward to swapping cat pics for Kate pics.
Yay!
Yeah, all these people and our protagonists are definitely breaking the law of treasure hunting in a national park. Yeah, definitely.
Can you imagine how big of celebrities we'd be if anyone here knew we found this shipwreck treasure?
Shut it!
Don't. I whisper as quietly as I can to Marina.
Okay, good.
Right? I was thinking about that earlier. I kind of wanted to show off, but that's probably not a good idea.
Your RV would
like
be broken
anyone
into.
would believe us anyway. But you don't want to have your face all over the New York Times as one of the girls who found the treasure?
Being in the local newspaper is on my bucket list.
Time magazine is not... Oh, she said the New York Times. That's not the local newspaper, sweetie.
Dream big, Marina.
And my friends from school would totally have a heart attack when they found out. But don't they always say to keep it a secret if you win the lottery?
Yeah. Otherwise, people will never leave you alone. You'll get all sorts of messages from people you used to know or long-lost relatives.
I have enough not lost relatives to deal with.
Yeah, what, like 8 siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't want to get kidnapped and held for ransom or something like that.
Too late, sweetheart.
What about you?
No way. I'm just gonna quietly retreat into one of my 3 mansions when all this is over.
Oh, you're only gonna buy 3?
Yeah, gotta save the rest for my 14 new motorhomes after all.
What's the rate of gold in this time period?
Well, this time period is supposed to be like now.
Okay.
Spleeby used to know the price of gold. You knew it last time.
He said per ounce, I think it was 1,500?
She possibly want that many motorhomes, right? She giggles.
Do I get to drive one of them?
Why not? But you could buy your own, you know.
No way! I'll just come bother you if I need one.
We've gotten as close to the arches as we can. The mob of sweaty people is too thick for us to push our way through. There are dozens of people sweeping over the dusty ground with metal detectors. Hanging back around the edge, Marina's smile fades away quickly.
Yeah, this is a bit of a mess.
People jostle and push each other out of the way. It's hard to believe anyone is actually prospecting so much as they are just trying not to lose their spot.
$16.25 per ounce now, it looks like.
It's
That's
gone up.
outrageous!
It has gone up.
Maybe we should come back later?
I don't know if it'll be any better later, but maybe.
I guess. Though if the treasure is here, I feel like someone would have found it by now.
Just like back at Canyon de Chelly.
You know, this must have been going on for a few days now.
Yeah.
All the enthusiasm she had just a minute ago when we were joking around has evaporated in the desert sun.
Dragon Conley says, I ain't gonna get some much needed sleep. Peace out, you two rock. She lolly poppin'.
Sweet.
Thanks
Have a
for coming
lovely
on
night.
by.
A rock skips past my foot as she kicks at the dirt.
It's all the gold!
I poke her and she yelps in surprise.
Hey now, I'm not saying we give up. I'm just saying we regroup and strategize. We can go see the rest of the park in the meantime. Didn't you say you've wanted to see this place for a while?
Yeah, I guess.
It's obvious that she's still bummed, but there's nothing I can do about that. Once we're back in the motorhome, we leave the busy main road ASAP and spend a while seeing the sights from our air-conditioned comfort. Marina's mood improves steadily throughout the day, counteracted only by our growing hunger.
Yeah, there's you have to go all the way out
There's
of the
nothing.
park, and then, like, a good ways before you get to any
You would
food
have had
down
to,
in
like,
Moab.
get groceries somewhere and stuck them in
Yep.
the fridge. As we pull back into Moab, we're both ravenous.
Yep.
Just don't go to the
Want to just
Mexican
heat up our
place.
leftovers?
Oh, that place was so gross.
Hmm.
That's right, we've got our leftovers from the diner, the breakfast.
The sad thing is about that Mexican place, like, everyone had said that it was delicious.
And we got, like, a pretty standard thing, and it was just, like, not fully cooked and bland AF.
Guessing that's a no.
I'm not ready for pancakes again yet. I need a day or maybe a week.
Let me know if you see somewhere you want me to stop.
Oh, the background is jiggling just a bit as they're driving.
Yeah.
Now that it's approaching evening, there aren't any more massive traffic jams going through Moab. We can cruise through at a steady pace, just like when we first got into Arches. It's so weird seeing location names I know.
Yeah.
Until I slam on the brakes.
You're kidding me.
Marina had been slouching, but bolts upright at the sudden stop.
Yeah, seriously.
What happened?
Just a few feet ahead, in the parking lot of the diner we ate at this morning, is Mariah's motorhome.
Look at that. It's them.
I point and Marina leans forward. Then she recognizes their RV.
When she
recognizes their RV, she grins.
Should we go see them?
No, we hate them.
What? No way! That's extra reason to avoid that place.
But Amber, maybe we could see about teaming up for the treasure here or something.
That'd never happen. Mariah would rather lose every time than have our help.
True.
Besides, it's not like...
Please.
Already giving up in my head, I give Marina one last desperate look.
Seriously?
Yeah, even if we don't team up, it'd be nice to see them again.
They stole your car and broke it down for parts and your phone and your wallet! Woman!
Not sure if nice is the word I'd use.
Despite my muttering, I flick on my blinker and change lanes, pulling into the parking lot yet again. Like this morning, it seems pretty busy. I have to park next to Mariah's RV because it's the only open spot large enough. Marina skips out and towards the entrance while I trudge behind her. It doesn't take long to find the trio. Even amongst all the eccentric people that the hunt has drawn, their questionable fashion sense stands out.
Yep.
They have a large table near the back, bigger than the one Marina and I ate at this morning. Joseph and Tess share a bench, while Mariah is spread across the opposite side.
Of course.
It's probably supposed to look sultry, but it comes across more like the bench is devouring her. When she sees them, Marina scurries to the back, hand raised in greeting. I bring up the rear, still slow.
I had to go do some stuff for a while. What happened to the tanks? We got arrested and court-martialed for fortification with a tank worth more than 50,000 Reichsmarks.
Yep.
Hey, guys!
Tess and Joseph both wave, the latter smiling when he sees us. Mariah looks surprised for a second, but then scowls and turns toward the wall. The feeling is mutual.
Hey, imagine running into you two here. Just get into town?
Nope, we've been here all day. We actually ate breakfast at this place this morning.
Yeah, you're always a couple steps behind us, I guess.
Mariah's glare is stonier than Double Arch itself. But of course, she keeps looking at the wall instead of us. Joseph laughs, though.
Here, let's break bread.
Says Joseph.
Yes.
He and Tess scoot down the booth, making some room, which Marina promptly fills.
That means you're sitting with Mariah. Excellent.
Yay. I'm left next to the smoldering fury that is Mariah. Do you understand how ticked I am that there is both a Marina and a Mariah in this game? You understand?
That's terrible.
My frustration?
I do.
I love the Mariah that I worked with, but neither of us were happy. She moves her leg just a little, but enough for me to sit down.
Thanks. Sorry to barge in on you guys like this.
It's no problem. More the merrier.
I
Wait,
hope you don't expect us to cover your bill.
Oh, wait, right.
Mariah put her arm down already, but... Groaning, Joe puts his hands over Tess's ears.
Could you at least try not to be a pain in the ass between the hours of 5 p.m. and 6 in the morning? It would make my life a lot easier.
He uncovers Tess's ears and gives us a blank look.
She's right, though. There's no way we can afford that.
We had to dine and dash for breakfast.
So what about you? How long have you been here?
We got in around lunchtime. Spent forever and a half stuck in traffic, though.
He sounds worn out. I wonder if Mariah ever lets him drive. Or makes him.
Us too. We were gonna look around Double Arch, but it was too busy.
Yeah, we took one look at it and just kept driving. Didn't even want to try it.
Sis said anyone who bothered to get out was a You weren't supposed to hear that!
I told you, this girl hears everything. Anyway, we were thinking about heading back this evening. See if it may be cleared outside.
Did me a spoop.
We were gonna do that too. I was telling Amber that we should see if maybe you guys wanted to team up and we could look together.
Hell no.
The two of us look at each other. Seems all we ever agree on is not sticking together.
I missed it. What did she say? She didn't say.
She didn't
She
say.
almost said.
She was a classic
No
parrot.
thanks to you, Joe. Just didn't want to, you know.
It was a Christmas story moment.
Yep. I trail off, trying to think of an excuse that didn't want to deal with Mariah, which is the truth. But Joseph just laughs and waves it off.
Nah, I get what you mean. Don't think Mariah would be too fond of splitting the goods either.
Marina frowns, but perks back up after just a second. Soon a waitress comes to take our order. Marina and I are careful to order meals on the smaller side. Just sandwiches with fries.
Yeah, don't want to make that mistake again.
On the other hand, Mariah's order comes with a bunch of requirements as to what can and can't be on it.
Make me seethe.
By the time she's made so many substitutions and extras, it hardly resembles the item described in the menu.
So,
You only...
I can tell you ladies that it's not at the Parade of Elephants, and Delicate Arch was a no-go too. Think we might try Skyline next.
You were saying thing?
If you're not paying for your food, you don't get to be picky about it.
I was never able to sit through A Christmas Story. It's not that great of a movie in my mind either. There is one moment, though, where the kid parrots his father's cuss word and gets in trouble for it.
Yep.
The specific one.
Good luck, I guess. I wonder how many of those the miner would have known about, though. Pretty sure this park wasn't founded till after the gold rush.
Joseph shrugs.
Amber knows a lot about these places. She's like an encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. I can feel my face flush like always when she praises me.
Not really. I just know bits and pieces.
Still, something to be proud of. Aren't too many girls your age who care about anything that happened more than 5 years ago.
Dick.
It's really nothing special. I just spent a lot of time on the road when I was younger.
That's so.
I appreciate his leaving it as an open-ended question rather than prying. Marina looks at me, eyes wide, probably to see if I'm about to cry or something.
Wait, I missed it. What was the last thing that she said?
Yeah.
That's so.
No.
It's really nothing special. I just spent a lot
Oh,
of
spent
time
a lot
on
of
the
time on
road
the
when
road.
I was younger.
Yeah.
That's so.
I tried to be nonchalant.
Yeah, until I was in middle school. My grandpa used to drive me all over the country.
Sounds like a fun time.
Fun time indeed.
It was. He,
I guess there's no point in hiding it. Plus, Joseph has this kind of disarming air to him. Like he exudes calmness.
passed away a little while ago. Still a little...
Tap my throat, hoping that gets my point across. It does. Joseph nods.
I'm sorry for your loss. I know how hard that can be.
Thanks.
Marina's eyes flick between me and Joseph. She must be pretty worried, so I force a smile even though I can feel that growing glumness that shows up anytime I talk about Gramps.
Meeting this dork has helped a lot, though.
Aww. Whoa, I am bright, white, shiny goodness. So yeah, I figured out that when I said, oh, don't adjust the white balance, that's not the thing I'm worried about. It's the brightness that I care about. It's not the white balance. Yeah. I jerk my chin towards Marina, who looks shocked, as if I could have been talking about anyone else.
It's been a while moping around before that.
Family is good.
Yeah, it is, Tess. I blink. It's so easy to forget she's there.
Yeah, definitely.
I hadn't really thought of it before, but Tess seems to be in a similar... Oh my gosh. Okay, I said that because I was about to say situation. A similar situation I was. Not simular, because that's not a word. Despite what my Utah Studies teacher in junior high would write and spell, like, be sure to find 3 similarities. That's a story for a different time. Growing up on the go and all. I'm curious how it happened, but I won't ask. Not my place. A far-off look seeps onto Joe's face. He stares out the window like he's gazing at something 100 yards away. Mariah glances up at him. For a split second, if that, she even looks a little concerned. But then it's right back to business as usual. She leers over at me and shoves herself back into the conversation.
So what are you going to do?
Huh?
When all this is over?
She gestures around.
Dinner?
Dinner is over?
No, dumbass! I meant the treasure hunt! Forget it. I don't actually care.
Don't know yet. Mare and I have been kind of talking about that.
That a little bit of an implication
She's
there.
gonna buy 3 mansions.
Yes, that's what she meant.
Yeah, that. I'll have plenty of time to figure stuff out in my mansions.
3 of us chuckle, but then the conversation trails off. Tess and Marina are working on coloring Tess's menu. From what I can see, it has different characters than the one this morning. Not the toast. They look like they make a good team. Each of them work on separate pictures, but switch from time to time. So Marina will color the hair on one character, then Tess colors the clothes. Despite not talking at all, they don't ever get in each other's way. Joseph also observes from above, smiling slightly. He's usually the one to play with Tess, so it must be nice for her to have some company. On the other hand, like a jug of milk, Mariah's mood seems to be getting more and more sour. I don't even know what she's mad about this time. Maybe something happened before we showed up. Maybe it's because we showed up. Either way, she ought to have memorized every single detail of the wall she's been staring at this entire time. She doesn't look up until our food arrives a little bit later. It's a good thing we have a large table, because there's still hardly any room left once all the plates are set down. My sandwich is so big it takes 2 hands to hold, and I have enough fries to sustain Ireland for the winter. She's already sweating. When Marina picks up her sandwich, all the ingredients pour out the back. She quickly gives up trying to reconstruct it and just uses the knife and fork instead. Watching the other three eat is amusing too. Joseph chews with slow, measured bites, whereas Mariah attacks her meal like it owes her money. Reminded of Vera a little bit. Across from her, Tess is cutting up chicken tenders with surgical precision. Marina catches me staring and smiles at me covertly. Seems she noticed too. Mariah's the first to finish eating. I'm just a couple bites behind. That's embarrassing. She wipes her face with a napkin, then finally looks at me.
Where are you two staying?
It could be an innocent question, or it could be a trap.
Around. We'll find a parking lot somewhere.
Moab doesn't like it when you do that.
You thieves are gonna have a late start then.
I guess. Don't tell me you planned ahead and got a campsite.
Don't be stupid. Of course not. Like, that's not what I meant.
I scoff as she backtracks to keep from insulting herself.
What I mean is, there's no way they're gonna bother checking every single permit. There's too much going on right now.
Yeah, don't be stupid. Nobody plans crap like this. Yeah.
Just pick a nice spot out of the way, don't make trouble, and it'll be fine.
Oh, you little vagrants. Joe flatly stares at Mariah.
Easier said than done.
Good luck with that. I don't want to take the risk.
Not when there's gold on the line! On foot, if you're trespassing and get caught, most of the time you'll just get thrown out. But I don't want our license plate getting written down or something if we were to do what she suggests. Mariah shrugs.
Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't never try to help you.
I didn't never.
I didn't never, says right there.
Okay, so being in the other room, I can still hear the audio from the game, but I can't hear your narration.
I was trying to be louder.
No, it's fine. I had the door shut.
Oh, okay.
So, like, what I do hear is the dialogue and these big sections of silence, and it sounds like this really awkward conversation. Of like, yeah, well, he died. Long silence. Yeah, I feel you, man.
Don't say I didn't never try to help you.
Didn't ever.
Thank you, Tess.
You ever camp here before, Amber? Sounded like you know the place.
I want to go camping.
Long time ago. I don't remember a whole lot. Just good at remembering names, I guess.
Camping in Moab is a tricky thing because it's blisteringly hot during the day and it literally frosts at night.
So cold.
Like,
But
in
it is
July, there
beautiful.
is frost.
Yep.
And that's not even, like, up high hiking like Mount Baldy or anything.
Which is why people like to use it for space training.
Useful skill to have.
Yeah. Used to be before we'd go anywhere. Gramps and I would research the place we were going. History and stuff like that.
Yes, I love
You
that.
sure learned a lot of useful stuff from him, huh?
Yep. Always wanted to make him proud. He used to say I was a real chip off the...
My words catch in my throat. Not because I'm emotional, but because I just realized something. Or remembered it, rather. Mariah and Joe know it too. Mine and Mariah's eyes lock and she bolts up at my words. The other two look confused.
We're leaving!
Mariah sprints for the door without paying, and I nearly yank Marina's arm out of its socket as we run to the exit. Other diners turn to watch us, but I barely notice them.
Amber, what the heck?
Yeah, you're here.
Oh, yeah. Her voice is shaky from being jolted around.
I know where the treasure is.
I yell behind me as I turn to look and see the trio exit the restaurant close behind us. Joe's carrying Tess on his back.
I know where it is.
I say it again to reassure myself. We reach the motorhome seconds after Mariah and her crew reach theirs. I practically hurl Marina up and into her spot before I leap into my own. Not even bothering to buckle up, I hurry towards the road. Less than a minute, and we're already falling behind. I watch Mariah's taillights as she speeds up down the road, horn blaring to scare away the cars unfortunate enough to be in her lane. Going as fast as I dare to, worried about cops that could be lurking around one of the bends in the road. But I can't let her out of my sights. There's no room to pass yet, but I have to watch for an opportunity. With one hand, Marina clutches the headrest bar of her seat. Then she leans over and past my face, nearly causing me to swerve from shock.
What are you...
She grabs my seatbelt and buckles me in. Then she does the same for herself. Oh!
Okay, now that we're at least not gonna die if you hit something. Can you tell me what exactly is happening?
She sounds a little frantic and a little curious.
All right, night, guys. Night, Juicy.
Night, Jess Brown.
Okay, so do you remember Balanced Rock?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Balanced Rock. I was thinking the same thing.
It wasn't one of the places that we visited earlier today, but it's one of the spots that's on posters and in lots of the ads.
And it was in the background earlier, so to give you a little hint.
I think so, or at least hearing about it.
There used to be another really famous rock right next to it. Smaller, but a similar shape and everything. They called it Chip Off the Old Block.
What do you mean, used to be?
I was getting to that. A long time ago, like 50 years or something, it fell. Now you can't even tell it apart from the rest of the rocks on the ground.
50 years. So that was...
Her eyes go wide in understanding, a fact which I look away from
Mariah's rear
to take in.
So it was still standing when the miner came through.
Yeah, exactly. I'll bet you anything he hid the treasure between Balanced Rock and what used to be Chip.
I look over again to smile at her, only to see genuine admiration and awe in her face. Her eyes are wide and her mouth slightly open. Like always, I can't look at her for too long or it starts to make me uncomfortable. Nothing I've said or done is that impressive. Even Mariah knew about Chip. But instead of singing my praises again, she just faces ahead with a little smile. Then her face crumples up.
Amber!
I know. Also, you're supposed to keep your eyes on the road?
I see it.
A semi has begun pulling into the road ahead of us. There's no passing lane, so I can't get around him that way.
Oh, no!
Damn it!
I tap the brakes since I'll have to stop and wait for him to get onto the highway. Ahead, I can still see Mariah, but just barely. A few of the cars between us have exited, but her lead has grown. And so I make a quick, reckless decision.
No!
Hold on to something.
You're in it. You can't. You're in a freaking motorhome.
You?
I don't wait for her to finish her question since she grabs onto her seat as she asks it. To answer, I yank the wheel to the left and into the other lane, even though it's a no-pass zone.
Amber, no!
Headlights far ahead are speeding towards us, maybe a quarter mile away.
That's not enough to pass a semi.
Getting closer. A concrete barrier prevents me from going any further to the left. I smash the gas pedal to the floor, putting all my weight on it. Marina begins to moan with dread at the oncoming car. It's a wordless sound, or maybe the start of my name. My heart is in my throat, and I can feel beads of sweat on my forehead. One slides down in my eye, but I can't look it away. We're even with the semi now, who seems to be stopping. He probably noticed me and is waiting for me to complete my illegal pass. The car ahead of us is close enough that I can see it in our headlight beams. It's a maroon SUV. They're braking as they approach. But I'm still accelerating, going so fast I couldn't stop in time even if I wanted to. Like a missile, we shoot forward. I'm at least double the speed limit right now. We come even with the front of the semi, which is hardly rolling. SUV has come to a complete stop, but there's barely any room between it and the semi now. And then suddenly we're past the cab of the truck. I wrench the wheel to the right, hard right, throwing us back into our own lane. We zoom past the stopped SUV, who gives me a well-deserved horn blaring. The bassy sound of the semi's horn also booms behind us. But it doesn't matter because we're okay. We didn't die.
Yeah, but you almost killed 6 people.
We need to. A need to breathe hits me, and I realize I've been holding it in.
She's trying to roll the RV.
Yeah. I sigh, adrenaline still coursing through me.
Oh my god! Amber!
Her voice cracks, and she starts to laugh, hysterically. I do too, laughing away the anxiety of the last half minute. It felt like much longer. And it's not entirely over yet.
Don't get too comfy.
Frickin' relax, Han Solo.
Her hands shoot back to where she was hanging on.
Uh-oh.
Just ahead, Mariah still has a lead, but it's shrinking quickly. I wonder if she saw how I caught up. Jamming the gas pedal
Stop
down
it!
again, I start to narrow the distance even
Stop it!
more. She takes the exit for Arches just a few seconds ahead of me. We blaze through the entry point, flashing our passes at rangers who barely have time to check them. Even in the darkness, there are lots of people on the sides of the road. I wonder if anyone else has had the same realization we did about Chip. Mariah is starting to gain ground again, so I mash the accelerator farther down.
It stresses me out so much!
But her motorhome is newer than mine, and it's hard for me to keep up. If I'm going to beat her there, I'll have to do it soon. I check to make sure Marina's still holding on tight. She is. Just a few feet behind Mariah's RV, I illegally swing into the other lane yet again.
Stop it! You're in a freaking RV! You can't do this crap!
This is even more risky because of the way the road curves all over the canyon. An oncoming car could round a bend and completely blindside us.
Yeah! Ah!
Hope that doesn't happen. By pushing the RV to its absolute limits, I'm able to break even with Mariah. Looking over, I can see a wild flare in her eyes, hair disheveled. Her expression changes to one of shock when she notices us beside her. I relish in the look of disbelief as I nudge the wheel to the right. There's a god-awful scraping as the motorhome brushes against Mariah's. Her eyes, as well as Marina's, widen. Seconds after we pull apart, Mariah's vehicle lurches towards us, and again there's a sound that makes me want to rip my ears off. I fight to keep control of the motorhome and stay on the road.
The other part of me is like, that's so much gas being wasted! That's like gallons in this sequence here.
Awestruck bystanders watch as we pass by, but I hardly register them. Still neck and neck, we continue towards Balanced Rock. Though through insane luck or divine intervention or something, the road ahead is clear. I won't try to shove them off the road again because there are now steep drop-offs that could actually be fatal. But I do have to do something to gain an edge. Just arriving seconds before her isn't enough. A sign visible for just a split second informs us there are 5 miles to Balanced Rock. What might have been an arrow for an exit has been scuffed to illegibility. Maybe that's our chance. Up ahead, barely illuminated by a flickering lamp, the road splits into 2 directions. A sign in the middle is smashed and folded in on itself, probably the result of someone's reckless driving. One of these paths leads to Balanced Rock, but I don't know which. I'm willing to bet Mariah doesn't either. Though, from Marina's window I can see Mariah shoot me one final death glare before they rocket off down the exit. We stay on the other branch, though I'm back in the proper lane now. Just gotta hope it's the right branch. As I start to calm down yet again, I realize my legs are shaking. Marina cranes around to watch Mariah's vehicle, which is quickly disappearing into the murk. Once it's finally out of sight, she turns back to me, her face as white as her knuckles.
Gosh.
You okay?
Guilt stabs me. I may have seriously traumatized her. With 2 incidents, within minutes of each other. After taking a deep breath, she unclenches her fists.
Can we never, ever do that again? That was insane. Super insane. Like, oh my god. I thought I was gonna die. Wait. Did we die? Am I just imagining this now?
I don't think you could imagine stuff if you were dead, kid.
That's the kind of thing a dead person would say. Like in that one movie, where it was all about that guy who could talk to dead people, except...
Fine. I'm 90% sure we're not dead then.
Okay. 90%. That's not bad. And being a ghost might be kind of cool, too. You could spy on people without them ever knowing.
I'll keep that in mind if there's ever someone I want to haunt.
Our voices are shaky even though our conversation isn't serious. I keep checking the rear view, expecting to see the headlights of Mariah's approaching vengeance, but so far we're in the clear.
Or cops!
Each passing minute that we don't see the rock itself, though, makes me worry that we took the wrong turn. Right on the verge of turning around and tailing Mariah, another sign suddenly looms up ahead of us. We've reached Balanced Rock.
Yeah, boy!
I slow down as we approach the parking area. While not empty, there are far fewer people here than there were at Double Arch earlier today. A good number of them look like they might just be sightseers since they're standing around talking or looking at the stars instead of searching.
Dude, star looking in Moab?
It's so gorgeous.
So cool. And like, there's like little soft lightning storms in the distance. Remember that? That was way cool.
That was so neat. Parking's easy since there are a lot of open spaces. When I stand up, my legs wobble. I stumble, grabbing Marina's shoulder for support. She smiles at me, but doesn't say anything. You mean the Milky Way?
The sky. Like stargazing, that's the word I'm looking for.
Like, just all of the stars. Because you can't see them in the valley. No more jugs to crack. It's time to get serious. Grab our equipment and hurry out into the night air. Oh, that's pretty. Solid ground feels foreign after the rocketing motorhome. This must be what it feels like to return from a voyage at sea. Marina, the landlubber, doesn't seem to be having any trouble now that we're not barreling along the highway. The spring in her step has returned, and I worry that she's going to bang the metal detector against the ground as she half walks, half skips. Some of the other people watch us go, but no one follows or says anything. They probably assume we're just next in line. We're just next in the line of failures. A line which must be pretty long, given how much trash and misplaced earth there is around here.
This, like, makes me so, like, stomach churn. Just, like, these gorgeous parks getting desecrated.
Yeah. Pangs of guilt remind me yet again of the broken brick at Canyon de Chelly, and I make my umpteenth resolution to be more careful. Just ahead, Marina's come to a stop. Head tilted back, I can tell she's admiring balanced rock. It's certainly an impressive view. Someday I'd like to take her back to all these places we've gone, but without the pressure of the treasure hunt rushing us. Just taking in the sights. I slow my steps a little so I can keep watching her from behind. Maybe sensing me, she spins around and waves.
Hurry up!
Yelling, even though I'm close enough to hear her normal volume level. I pick up the pace once more.
So where was Chip?
Over there, to the right.
There's a large stone wall besides Balanced Rock itself, with a short slope between them.
It was right at the edge of that little hill.
So where that pile of rocks is now?
Yep, that's the spot.
You can't tell that there used to be anything there, but I've seen pictures in the atlases Gramps kept around, or in the history books he liked to read. Compared to Balanced Rock, Chip off the old block looked tiny, but it was actually a decent size. There's a pile of stones at the base that are probably Chip's remains. They're indistinguishable from the rest of the red rocks, though. Some are as big as my head, or even bigger.
Big ones, small ones. Some. Big as a head.
It's hard to tell if anyone else has picked through here, but since there aren't any shovel marks or holes, I'm guessing not.
Where do we start?
I think for a moment.
First, let's get the easy stuff out of the way. You go check that side with the metal detector, and I'll check this one.
We sweep over the ground between the hill where Chip once stood and the massive stone wall beside it. Nothing.
Okay, that's pretty much what I expected.
I lean my metal detector against the wall and go back to the pile of rocks.
Just check over the places that I uncover, okay?
Marina nods, holding her detector at the ready. She reminds me of a surgeon about to perform an operation. I roll aside some of the rocks with my feet, but most are so big that I have to stoop down and use my hands. There are more of them than I thought, and I'm soon sweaty and sore.
Do you want any help?
Nah,
I'm panting.
just keep scanning.
Just keep scanning.
She does so, dutifully retracing my steps. Still nothing. After a couple minutes, I stand up and take a swig from a water bottle. Glad I remembered to bring them this time.
Oh.
Marina sets down her metal detector to do the same.
Do you think Tess and them are okay?
Gosh. We don't know if they were all buckled down.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because we almost killed them?
Don't you think Mariah's gonna flip out when she realizes she took the wrong turn?
Probably. That's her fault, though.
Not like you would have let her go down this side of the road.
Hey, I did what I had to do.
Uh-huh. But you're never going to do that again, okay?
If we get the next treasure too, I won't have to.
When we get it, you meanie.
Yeah, she's probably gonna murder them.
Yeah, or like, vandalize their motorhome or something.
Right. When?
Not only one more to go after this. One more frantic search, and then I drain my water bottle and crumple it up before shoving it into my pocket.
Thank you for not throwing it on the ground.
Break's over. Back to work.
Like, they can see their motorhome, right? Right? I pop my back and resume moving rocks out of the way. I've been working from the outer edge of the rock pile inward since they're more concentrated in the center. Like a shadow, Marina continues to stick to me, going where I go. Nearly 10 minutes of uninterrupted shuffling pass. By now, I'm expecting Mariah to have caught up, or to get here soon.
It was a fun little keyboard solo.
But she never arrives. Maybe she just gave up. Although, knowing Mariah, that's just wishful thinking. I've just finished moving a torso-sized rock when it happens. The metal detector begins to chirp, bright and earnest. Marina and I exchange a look, and I nod.
I'll get the shovel!
It's leaning up against the wall by the second metal detector. Marina grabs it, starts back towards me, then doubles back to set her detector aside as well. I move to take the shovel from her, but she holds it away, shaking her head.
Nuh-uh. You moved all the rocks.
Yeah, but
She frowns at me, and I can tell this is an argument I won't win.
Okay. Be careful, though. Don't throw out your shoulder.
I know what I'm doing.
I don't believe you.
And she stabs at the ground like she's wielding a salad fork. It bounces off with a jolt.
You need to go at it with more of an angle, like you're trying to slide it into the ground.
I move behind her and adjust her arms a little. Her shoulders are damp with sweat, though I'm drenched with it. She tenses up when I first touch her, but relaxes almost immediately. It's enough to make me self-conscious, though, and I take a quick step back.
Oh boy!
Sorry.
I'm mumbling.
Oh, no, you're fine. You just surprised me.
Her voice is higher than usual.
It's okay. You should have it now.
Nodding, Marina jabs at the ground again. She scoops out a little bit of dirt and dumps it aside. Watching her dig is painful. Either the ground is hard or she's not strong enough to make fast progress.
Here comes Mariah, dun dun dun.
Whatever the reason, it's slow going, but she refuses my repeated offer to take over, so with my hands on my hips, I watch as the hole very slowly gets deeper. She's reached a depth of maybe a foot or so when the shovel thumps against something that isn't dirt. Our eyes instantly meet. I stoop down and brush a little bit of dirt away from the shovel blade. Sure enough, I can feel rough wood just under my fingertips.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Now she forces the shovel towards me.
I don't want to mess it up.
Oh.
Okay. Look out.
She steps back a couple feet but leans forward to watch. I scrape at the dirt around the spot that we hit, trying to find where the edges are. Once I reveal one corner, I start to dig off thin slices of dirt next to it. Soon the outline of the whole box is visible.
Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking nervous.
I hear Marina suck in a sharp breath. My heart is pounding with the same cautious excitement I felt at Shiprock. Probably feels real, and yet, well, there's only a 10% chance that I'm dead, and it isn't. Lift the box out of the ground with the blade of the shovel, and Marina plucks it off. Makes a familiar rattling sound as she moves it. But I hold up a dirty finger to my lips.
Not yet.
Looking back towards the parking lot, I can't tell if anyone has seen us. Seen us dig and find the treasure.
Don't say anything until we get back to the car.
She's a quivering leaf of excitement, but she manages to keep her mouth mostly shut for now. But not before hissing out an excited, "Yep." I just smile, hoping that I look calm.
Ah.
Marina cradles the box in the crook of her arm like an infant, doing her best to keep it hidden from onlookers as we head back to the motorhome. She carries the shovel in her free hand while I have both metal detectors. I don't even notice the soreness in my arms. Please get back to...
It's so tense!
Okay, the other goal is still there, right?
Yeah.
Though it's not the first time, the excitement of sitting down in front of the sealed box of gold feels fresh and new. This one feels heavier than last one, and it rattles less. Like there's not as much empty space. Without being asked, Marina retrieves the screwdriver and hammer that I've been using to smash the locks. She sets them down in front of me, but I offer them to her.
Care to do the honors?
You sure?
I don't think they filled the whole back end. Yeah.
But she takes them.
Yeah, why not?
Her face lights up with a look of happiness that's worth more to me than the gold. If I'd known it was that big a deal to her, I'd have let her do this back at Shiprock. Takes her a couple tries, but she bashes the lock off without even damaging the rest of the box. She looks to me to open it, but I shake my head.
Nope, that's all you.
But she shakes her head too.
We worked together to find it, so we'll open it together.
Okay, this is actually like making me get butterflies.
Yeah.
And she places her hand over mine, guiding it to the lid.
Ready?
Yeah.
She maneuvers my hand to flip the box open. It's full of dull-colored nuggets, like a moldy fast food meal. Take one out, bouncing into my palm and feeling the heavy softness that's almost familiar by now. Then I pass it to Marina, who treats it with her usual reverence. She gently sets it back into the box and then smiles.
We're pretty good at this whole treasure hunting thing, huh?
I shut the box and nod.
Yeah, we're not bad.
Even when the box is closed, it radiates a heavy aura, one that's almost intimidating whenever I come near it. I place it in the drawer and seal it away, a sigh of relief following.
2 down, 1 to go.
How big are these? Like this big?
Probably about.
Okay.
Whoa, there's only one more piece left?
Oh, so they found something radioactive with this aura.
Yeah.
I think so. There's only some experts writing about historical relevance after the next entry.
Flopping down on the couch next to Marina, I take a sip of my coffee and flip to the final entry of the journal. Marina glosses over the page, a hazy look forming in her eyes as she soaks it in.
I can't believe it's almost over.
Yeah, it's weird that it hasn't even been that long.
The motorhome goes quiet, the buzz of the generator humming in the background.
Well, it's not over yet. We still gotta figure out where it is, and then there's still the search.
I think Marina's enthusiasm is becoming infectious. She simply nods, now just gazing into her lap.
Well, let's see what it says.
After several days of travel, I believe I have finally arrived at my first destination. It is well known I have an astute eye for locations. After all, this is how I found my precious bounty, so it is no mistake that I easily found the perfect hiding place within this valley. I arrived on horseback at the blistering peak of noon. Looking for shelter from the coming night, I began noticing something different, something distinct. Crimson, all of it. Shades lighter than pink and darker than blood. The color stained it all. This is the dunes. Is it called? What's it called? The coral dunes?
Well, okay, there's the coral dunes, but there's also the
just red.
The petrified dunes.
Yeah.
Aren't there?
The color stained it all. From giant unmovable stones to the tiniest grains of sand. It was as if the land had absorbed the sun's heat and reflected it outwards. Even at sunset, the cave I settled in emanated a bright red glow that speckled out from its opening. The Dusty Dunes Desert, location in Earthbound.
Oh.
That night, as I laid on the ground watching the flames of my fire shoot up to the cave's roof, I wondered if there were more places like this out in this unsettled land. During my travels on the trail, I was too preoccupied with preparations to observe the world around me. But now that I have achieved success, maybe I shall. It would be a shame if my superb observation skills went to waste.
I was never certain about the other locations, and considering how many giant rocks, canyons, and arches are in this country, most of them were probably just a fluke. But this is unmistakable. The vivid and breathtaking imagery, the constant allusions to flames, and most importantly, the heat.
He hid it in the Valley of Fire.
I do not know that.
Marina snaps back to attention, my conviction pulling her back from Marina Land.
Are you sure?
Positive. There's no other place it could be.
She stole my land.
Oh.
He was just visiting.
Oh, okay. She might as well have shot down my momentum with an elephant gun.
What?
Oh, that's all?
doesn't want the treasure hunt to be over.
Aww.
She likes driving around.
No,
Ooh, what's that?
Her hair
A place
changed.
always on fire?
She narrows her eyes to an unimpressed squint. They could shoot lasers, they would be right now.
Amber, how dumb do you think I am?
I didn't say you were.
Always on fire, really?
Now I feel dumb for saying it.
You probably should.
Ouch. If her enthusiasm is infectious, then so is my unrelenting realism. It's corrupting her innocence.
By the way, what's the Valley of Fire?
Well, maybe not too infectious. Massaging my scalp, I shake my hair, hopefully creating enough new wrinkles in my brain that will help with explaining this.
Alright, so take a whole bunch of rock, sand, and dirt, okay?
Okay.
Now make most of it red.
My explanation is met with a vacant stare.
I was like,
I swear, it's a lot cooler than I'm making it out to be. It's just kind of hard to explain without pictures.
let's look it up on our phone. Oh no, neither of us have a phone.
Don't worry, I believe. Sounds awesome.
I believe.
Where is it anyway?
A little ways into Nevada.
Yeah, probably why I don't know it.
Nevada?
Nevada?
Her knees bounce, jolting the table.
Are we even old enough to gamble?
Cutie.
There's more in Nevada than Vegas, dummy.
Still, isn't that pretty far?
That might work to our benefit. I'll need to check the map
Hey,
again,
Moab's on.
but I think we'll
east
be
of
passing by
Utah,
a
isn't
place
it?
I want to check out.
I always get Moab and St. George. St. George is on the way to Vegas.
Hold on.
So St. George would be on the west side. So yeah, I'm pretty sure
gonna-
Moab's on the east.
Okay, so there's St. George is right in the bottom
Yeah, that's
left
bottom,
corner of Utah.
bottom west. Bottom west, southwest.
Bottom west.
Bottom west, guys!
And then
Moab to
let's
Vegas
see.
would take a while.
Where's Moab? St. George. Big Water Canab. Bluff. Monticello. LaSalle. There's Moab.
Yeah, that'd be a while.
Yeah.
That's
Oof.
the absolute other end of the state, and then all the way through. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a drive.
Yeah, it is.
I need to check the map again, but I think we'll be passing by a place I want to check out.
Her voice brightens.
You actually want to go sightseeing?
That's
Oh,
why
come on. She's been, yeah.
Don't act
That's
so
why Amber
surprised.
started.
It's not like I was gonna make a straight shot for California before I picked you up. Besides, I think you might like it.
And there's no freeway that goes straight across. Yeah, it's like,
Yep.
yeah.
You know, this game makes me want to, like, go on a road trip and see all
Yeah.
these places.
Well, we've been to most of them.
We have, but, like, some not together and
Yeah.
some... Though she does like virtually everything.
It's a place called Zion.
Zion!
Yeah!
Zion, if you're from
Zion.
Utah.
It's a national park here in Utah. I hear it's a hell of a lot greener than the places we've been through.
Truth.
I know we're in a rush, so we won't stay very long.
She's going to burst from excitement, and I still can't resist messing with her. It's cute.
But I guess if you don't think we can afford the time...
I expect her to throw herself at me, hug me, squeeze me with all the energy and happiness she usually does it with. But she doesn't. Sitting perfectly still, Marina takes a single breath and gazes at me with a smile.
I've been surrounded by desert all my life. Seeing green for once would be nice. I'd love to go with you, Amber.
Aw.
Pitter-patter. An unsettling hollowness expands in my chest as I realize I don't know how to deal with a serious Marina.
Oh. Alright then.
She doesn't answer. Eyes now closed, arms folded in her lap, the empty, cooperative smile more forced than ever.
Well, there's still a lot of hours left in the day. I'm not sure if we'll make it in time to check into the campground, but we'll be close enough that we can do it in the morning if we leave now.
Marina nods. We scooch out of the booth and walk the 10 awkward steps to our seats. Strapping ourselves in, I switch on the ignition, the RV snorting into being. I reach for the cassette player, then look to Marina, already lost in her thoughts as she stares out the window.
Yeah, what's...
I don't have the heart. No. I don't have the courage to snap her out of it this time. Sighing, I bring my hand back without pressing play and pull the motorhome into drive. It's too bad, too. I think I'm really starting to like Marina's hugs.
Aw. Marina gives good hugs.
Hours and several cups of coffee later, we've arrived at our destination. Or at least close enough to easily check in the morning, yet hidden enough to not get towed.
Alright, do you want to call it here, or... see if this wraps up a little bit?
I'm okay calling it here.
Yeah, it is exactly 10 o'clock right now, and that was kind of a scene change, so I figured...
Yeah.
You know.
I like this
I like
visual
this
novel.
one, yeah.
It's fun.
Like, unironically, I like this one.
Part of it is because, like, we're familiar with all the places.
I think that's a
they're
big
talking
part
about.
of it, yeah.
But it's also, okay, here's another reason why I like it. It's a visual novel that takes place in America with American landmarks. But, like, in the charming, like, Japanese style, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't buy into the Japanese tropes necessarily, but it is as charming as them.
Yeah. There's our save. Boom. Sweet. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Yes, I am.
Yay.
Alrighty.
So we won't see you tomorrow.
We will not see you tomorrow.
Because we're going to turn into 1920s cuties.
Oh, don't spoil everything. Secrets, remember?
Secrets? They're secrets?
I don't know how much of secrets are secrets. I don't know. I don't know. We're doing things.
What do you mean secrets?
Have fun at your party tomorrow. Thank you. We shall do... Did I miss it? You did. We are just ending.
We played 2 games.
I had so much gin. Well, you missed fun times with T-34.
Yep.
You'll have to watch the VOD, I guess. They were
we
fun
got court-martialed for
with
it.
T-34. I want to be a fascist. You missed finding the gold, but there wasn't any making out or anything. No, not in Highway Blossoms. We did find more gold, but there wasn't any further romantic developments yet. So we will see you Saturday for National Park Girls. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to actually ask you something. I got a text today.
You got a text today?
I did. I got a text
How
today.
does that happen?
I know, weird, huh?
Doesn't make sense to me.
From
anyone-
Groove. So, Kent and I, we have wedding rings, but we don't wear them for reasons. Mine tears through my gloves at work and can get caught on things and is dangerous. And his is heavy and awkward.
Shucks.
So we have what are called groove rings. They're like these silicone ones, and you can't actually see mine because it's lime green on the inside.
Yep.
So I get texts occasionally from Groove, and
Really?
we did the impossible. Okay, not really, but now you can have 3 national parks at your fingertips. They have national park themed rings.
What? On this theme? What the heck?
Right? I want to see the pictures.
It looks just like the stream background. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
So there's the Zion map. There's Joshua Tree. Yellowstone. Burled Walnut. Redwood. Like, they're really cool looking.
That's pretty cool. Capped out on PTO, just take days off each pay period. It's a word for a second. Is that a
Can I
bad
have
thing?
some?
Oh, that you not having work on... Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll just, see you guys on Saturday. Thanks for hanging out, and, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get back to Zelda soon. We're actually very excited to get back to Zelda.
And it's a good thing. I was talking about this yesterday. I was like, I'm excited to get back to our Thursday and Friday games, because I wasn't too excited about Zelda in the previous 2 Zelda games.
Like, Oracle of Seasons.
Yeah.
It
Alright.
was good. It was just not, like, riveting.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get in your face in the spot. Hey, hang on. I'm trusting the wrong way. This is so awkward. Every time I try to correct it, I make it worse. There we go.
Good job.
Alright. Peace out, you nerds.
Bye.